Crowdfunding is the process of linking funders to farmers and creating capital to farmers. How does crowdfunding with Groupfarma work?
Crowdfunding with Groupfarma is a seamless process. We have a very secure tech-based platform that ensures that with a click on your phone from the comfort of your house, you get to be part of what we're talking about. All you have to do is go to the website www.groupfarma.com.ng. You register, create a profile, and you start sponsoring farms. Or you go to the App Store, you download the app. We have a structure that ensures check and balances in all our processes, both the operation side and on the farm. We also uphold a very high standard practice. And our tech-based platforms are secure. Then we have insurance in place for all the farms. Insurance covers all the farms against all eventualities. Nigeria, we are solving the problem of food insecurity by boosting food production, and we are contributing to the GDP of Nigeria. Number two, the farmers benefit because we empower them by providing them with input, with seeds, with capital, and necessary technology. And I think the youth benefit because we engage them, we employ them, they play diverse role in all we do. And you, yes, I mean you, because we provide a platform where you can earn return on your investment. And beyond all this, the way I see it is, I see it as a call to save humanity. And why do I say so? The population growth of Nigeria from 1960 to now is about 300%. And between that same time, the food production has decreased by 60%. The food production is not supporting population growth. And you agree with me that if we continue this route, farming will be a bigger pandemic, because if we don't do anything now, we'll be running into a big problem. So beyond earning return, beyond all the aforementioned things, this is a call to save Nigeria. This is a call to save humanity. And I urge you to play your part.
Àwọn Groupfarma a ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ti gbà láti wá ṣe irrigation fún wa níbikíbi tá a bá ti fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́.
Ó dúpẹ́ gidi gan lọ́wọ́ Groupfarma torí a ti ń ronú pé bá a ṣe fẹ́ ṣe oko yìí, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n wá láti ràn wá lọ́wọ́ nítorí wípé láti ro oko torí wọ́n ní ká ṣe é nígbàlódé fún táwọn olóyìnbó ṣe ń sọ. Wọ́n bá wa ro, wọ́n bá wa gbìn, wọ́n ṣe ohun tó jẹ́ pé a fẹ́ wọ́n ṣe fún wa tó jẹ́ pé kò mú ìnira wá fún wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọmọdé ń ṣàdúrà, báyẹ̀ ni àgbàlagbà sì ń ṣàdúrà wípé gbogbo ọlá, ọrọ̀, owó tí iléeṣẹ́ ìkówọ ilẹ̀ wa kí ó dirú kó sì di igba fún wọn láṣẹ Elédùmarè.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, lọ́wọ́ Groupfarma fún iṣẹ́ ribiribi tí wọ́n ṣe yìí. Ọlọ́run aláǹjùlọ á dẹ̀ máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Bí a ṣe rí Jésù lókè lórúkọ Jésù, a ó rí àwọn náà lókè lórúkọ Jésù.
Rice is one of the most consumed staples in Nigeria, with a consumption per capita of 32 kilograms. According to PwC, in the past decade, consumption increased to almost 4 times the global consumption growth and reached 6.4 million tons in 2017, accounting for 20% of Africa's consumption. As at 2011, rice accounted for 10% of household food spending and 6.6% of total household spending. Given the importance of rice as a staple food in Nigeria, boosting its production has been accorded high priority by the government in the last 7 years. Significant progress has been recorded. Rice production in Nigeria reached a peak of 3.7 million tons in 2017. With the recent ban on the importation of rice in Nigeria, it is important for us to see the opportunities and make use of them. Nigeria's rice statistics suggest there is an enormous potential to raise productivity and increase production.
We have a rice farm at Ogun State. We have at Anigbado. We have at Igua, Oja Odon. We have at Meko. We have at Iro. Our goal for the rice project is to increase food production, to empower as many farmers as possible. By doing that, we will in turn affect the economic activities in the nation in our own way. We set out to assist our farmers to achieve 40% increase on the returns that they make from the hectare of land they work on. But we discovered that we are able to achieve 65% increase in the returns they take home. This has greatly encouraged us and also encouraged the farmers whose household has been lifted from poverty. We are cultivating 2,500 hectares of land in Ogun State this year, and we plan to increase that by 70% next year. With the kind of result we have been achieving, we discovered that we can actually do so much more. So we are stepping it up next year to 70% increase. The variety of rice that we plant has potential to give us 7 tons per hectare. However, we are benchmarking our expectation at 4 tons per hectare as against 2.3 tons average yield that farmers in that environment used to achieve. Before we engage these farmers, they did not have the kind of technology that we have. Therefore, we are optimistic. And the results are already there. They are already coming in. Our Igua rice farm is already fruiting, and we are set to harvest in less than 3 weeks' time.
Nigeria is the third largest producer of sesame seeds in the world after India and China, and the largest in Africa with production capacity in excess of 1.5 million metric tons as of 2017. According to the Nigerian Institute of Food Science and Technology, about 95% of sesame output in Nigeria is exported. The value of consumption of the global sesame seeds was $6.559 million in 2018, which is projected to reach $7.244.9 million by 2024.
Groupfarma has been cultivating sesame about 2 years now, and we'll both say that in the whole of southwestern Nigeria, we're perhaps one of the highest producers of sesame. And within the time frame of engaging in this enterprise, we've discovered that to achieve 2 farming cycles within one calendar year, you need to be able to handle your post-harvest, the harvest that comes between the first cycle and the second cycle. Now, when the first cycle is due for harvest, there's usually rain, and sesame after harvesting needs to be dried. So the traditional farmers use sun drying, use natural drying, and we realize that if you're going to dry during a wet season, you're not going to achieve that naturally, and that leads to a lot of losses. You leave the sesame out there, you're hopeful that it's going to be sunny, it rains, it gets washed away. The way it is, once sesame is dry, there's a way the pod kind of implodes and begins to give out the grains in. So what we have done and how we have improved that side of that part of sesame production is that we've been able to locally find a solution towards artificially drying our sesame, and now there isn't any chemical involvement in the drying. It is just a well-regulated and artificially monitored natural way of drying. So that is basically how we've been able to handle that. So the technology we've introduced in that aspect is that rather than allow the seeds to the pods to get dried on the field, we have found a way to harvest at that stage and then go and have the drying done right under our absolute control, and then the conditions can be as we want them to be, rather than waiting for sunlight, which you are unlikely to get after that first cycle. Maybe at the second cycle, you might be able to use the sun to do the drying, but for that first cycle, you need to apply technology. And the technology we've been able to work out is that we're able to totally control how the drying is done. And then after drying, we also have the technology for cleaning, destoning, and then bagging our sesame. So that's the kind of technology we've been able to introduce into the process of sesame production in Nigeria, particularly in the Southwest. I make bold to say I don't think there's anybody else doing that thing we're doing. I may be wrong, but from what I've seen within the southwest of Nigeria, I'm not sure anybody is doing processing sesame in that kind of way we're doing.
With the attention of the world on food security being a major concern, especially in Africa, Groupfarma, through the advent of agri-tech, is promoting the inclusion of the white-collar populace in agriculture, supporting local farmers in Nigeria, curbing wastage, meeting global demands for food production, enhancing food security, ensuring local availability of safe, healthy and clean food. Times are changing. It is time to embrace technology in our farms.